what takes the most of the time is when you actually need to put everything up. The setup time takes time. Here are 3 things for you guys who wants to start creating content, but you have a small little space and you want to use as much as you can with the space you have. I should not sing, but anyway, I'm gonna show you 3 tips for you who wants to start creating content, but you don't have enough space. So here are 3 very important things to consider when you start creating content in a small little space. So tip number 1 here is lighting. Now I use a Lancy 60 watt light over here with, let me see what's the name of it. It's a newer softbox. It's a smaller softbox because I don't want the big one to take out the space. And if you want to check out my video with the review on the Lancy when the people are raging and killing me for, spitting out my thoughts, you can do it somewhere over here or down in the description. It's pretty funny though, but I learned a lot about it. So anyway, small little light gives you control over, the lighting system. You don't want to be too dark and you don't want to be too overexposed. You want to be, kind of in the middle here, so I'm a little bit underexposed. But anyway, so cheap light here, it's about $100. You can get it even cheaper on Amazon if you want that, but the thing is you want to control the light. Then I also have this one, even smaller. This is an aperture light. I bought this for a very long time ago. H528C. Anyway, so this one is also small, and this is bicolor, so you can use both warmth and light and warmth. Yeah, well, it's in the Kelvin. If you want a lower Kelvin, higher Kelvin. So this works as well. The only thing is gonna get a little bit too harsh light on you, so maybe you should have a little bit of softbox on it, which I have then this little softbox, and it's a little one. Look, ta-da! With magnets and everything. This was actually my first softbox. It's pretty funny. I bought it from Amazon. I have no idea what it's called, but I just searched on a softbox for a small light, and this is how it looks like. So I put this like this over here, something like this, and it was a softbox. So the second thing here is the audio. Now I'm using a DJI mic version 1, but when you're starting out, maybe you're gonna go for a mic. Anyway, sound is very important. What kind of sound you use, if you use this kind of sound or if you're going to use a mic kind of sound. Either way, important thing is to have a really good sound. I have the third alternative here for myself when I really want to go deep in my voice, and usually I just use this for voiceover, or I have a more of a tutorial on the entire screen. I use this mic instead because it feels more intuitive. I really like the sound of it. Makes me a little bit too dark. I need to bump up the voice so I'm not too dark in my voice. So here you have 3 alternatives. The mic on my chest, this kind of setup, or a mic. Whatever fits your need, but the thing when I'm using this is that I can move it around and get it out of the way when I'm working. I don't want to have, as much stuff on the desk except for my coffee here. So light, the sound. So the third thing is the camera. So now when it comes to the camera, where should you put it? Well, it all depends where you want to have the kind of the background, but at the moment I am using a tripod staying with my camera. You could use the tripod to put it in the corner, but then it would take a lot of space, right? So what I did, I bought this stand that you mount on the desk from, I think it was from the Lancy. But you can, go on Amazon and you can search on, desk stand for camera. And so it always stands like this on my desk when I'm shooting most of the tutorials. I am going to rebuild kind of my desk here because I want to have a top overview shot as well, because now I'm moving my 2 different setups at the moment, but I want to have as much as possible here at the desk. So it's easy for me to start recording and get things done as fast as we can. Because what takes the most of the time is when you actually need to put everything up. The setup time takes time. It's, you know, you want to start recording as fast as you can, or you do your research, you do your thing, you want to record, you are in the mode, you feel like, woohoo, I'm so ready to record, I want to do this right now, woohoo. And then, you know, you start to set up and maybe your energy goes down because you want to do this and that. So the entire thing here is to make it as simple as possible for you guys. So that was two things. There was the light, the camera, and the sound. Then the third thing is the decoration. How important is it? Well, kind of important because you want to have a kind of a nice background. It's not that important, but you can make it kind of cozy and nice. So let me show you. So let's simulate that this is going to be a really close, you know, setup here. I don't want you to feel like, oh, you have all this space and then it's not the fair deal here. So we're gonna simulate that this is gonna be your small space. This is what you have. When you are shooting, when you are shooting video, so you are having your camera at this point, right? You are having your chair like this. You have your camera, you have your light, and this is going to be your background. What can you actually fill your background with? Well, people do different things. Some people use some of this. This is a plastic thing here. So they use something green or, you know, something to do something with the contrasts that something is happening. The other thing is now you usually put lights. And I'm gonna show you. Now I'm just gonna use my tube light, but you can buy a simple lamp that's really yellow to make this little teal and orange thing. It's because your skin has one color, maybe you have a little bit more light like this, and then a background you have more yellowish yellow. You can have whatever you want, but something to differentiate the shot from you to the background. So if you have this kind of background, and actually if, for example, if you have a bed, this is what I bought from IKEA. Now this is a soundproof system. This is kind of expensive, depending on what kind of budget though. But the good thing about this, it's very light. You can pull it up like this and you can move it away. You know, let's simulate this as a light. So if you can have a hang light like this, or you can show like lighting on the wall. Maybe you can have something green hanging behind it, and so on. So it will make your YouTube setup more focused on you and not so much clutter in the back. All right, guys. So as you can see, this is the setup right now. I am. Don't look at that little messy part because I'm usually sitting like this, so I'm in front of it, and I have more space behind me when it comes to the entire studio. So not the entire studio, but you can see a little bit better background when I'm here. But I just want to give you a sense of how you can do it. And when you have that kind of a background in lighting it up, it separates you from your face and to the background. And also, when you have a key light, try to put a little bit on to the left or right, so you get a little bit more shadows on one of the cheeks. It creates a little bit more depth in your face, and so it does not bloom or flash out your entire face. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and you like and subscribe if you feel that it gave you a value, because this is what I want to do. I want to give you guys value. I want to entertain and give you some energy, and I want to help you to create more. Because if we create more happy people. Because I learned so much from everybody else on the YouTube. So now I feel like I have some stuff that I want to help you guys. So yeah, that's it. See you around. See you in the next video. Bye.